2, aí entrou.
Entrou?
Era pra aparecer pra tu, não?
Então, não tô achando aqui. Achei, ó.
I'll have to figure out how to get this thing.
Mas the live is showing on my phone now.
Oh, it's already up?
Yeah, it's
okay.
up here.
Yeah, I just saw it shared.
Mano. Maneiro, hein? Vamos pra cá? Sim? Fica bem à vontade, tem que aparecer a parada aqui, ó. Oi, velhinho.
Here you go, JP. I'm gonna hand this to you so you can pull this up. We're good to go?
Yep.
All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to Workplay Obsession, Life and Jiu-Jitsu. So, guys, let me thank you, as I normally do, once again for tuning in, and thank you for your continued support. The podcast, the website, and all our social media pages, whether it's Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, etc. This week, guys, we have our third special collaboration with Trapp BJJ, elite video instruction by top black belts from all around the world. Step-by-step Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques at your fingertips, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Apple, Android devices, anywhere you need them, updated weekly. You can tag and download your favorite videos, take them on the road, offline access, train wherever you go, guys. So if you're new to the show, whether you came here by Trapp as a Trapp subscriber or you came here by accident, like I said, thanks again for coming along. And feel free to visit our website at workplayobsession.com or trappbjj.com and check out what we have going on. Once again, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. There you'll find previous episodes, photos, interviews, anything else you might think you can benefit from. It's all there on the website, guys. So enough rambling from me. Allow me to introduce my guest for today. Sitting to my right, most likely your left as I see it through the screen. So first, let me introduce our key guest for today, BJJ Black Belt Denilson Pimienta, coming straight from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Yes.
Grappling fight team, black belt, a lot of accolades. We'll get to those in a second. First, let me introduce our translator for today, Alexander Bueno. But I want you to say your full name since I couldn't do it, but that way the people know.
My name is Alexandre Bueno de Oliveira. So
that's why I had him say it instead of because I know I wouldn't get it right. Guys, I am truly blessed this week, in the last few weeks, because I've had the pleasure of training with Alexander and with JP, who's always here, and I'm going to get to some of the seminars that Master Pimienta is going to be teaching. So I have all this great jiu-jitsu around me, and it's really awesome for me. So thank you, guys.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate it. So let me start from the top, right? I believe you started training in 1991, correct?
Tá falando que ele acha que você começou a treinar em 1991.
Yes. Yes.
So 1991, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So let me ask you, how did you get started training in jiu-jitsu?
Ele estava te perguntando quando você começou a treinar jiu-jitsu.
Como?
Quando e como?
Então, eu vim da favela, né, no Rio de Janeiro.
So he's saying that he came from the favelas in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
Então, né, a minha avó ela não deixava eu ficar na rua com medo de eu ir pro caminho do mal, né?
So he's saying that his grandmother didn't let him be in the streets playing around because she was concerned about him going down a dark path.
E
Go ahead. Sorry, guys. That's for you guys. You guys can't see him in the background right now. You guys all know JP. He's in the background, the orchestrator,
02
giving us cues. So, guys, feel free to comment online, the guys that are viewing, and send us messages if you want. We're gonna relay those questions and get those out. And likewise, guys, if there's any technical issues, if you guys can't hear us, if you need us to speak up louder or whatever the case may be, let us know. We'll adjust for you guys. This show is for you guys. This is the first time with me dealing with working with a translator, so it's we're learning as we go. So sorry guys, didn't mean to interrupt you. Let's pick it back up.
Então, aí meu primo, né, que era meu vizinho, então ele queria que eu fizesse alguma coisa, né? Já que eu não podia jogar bola, não podia fazer nada. E eu sempre gostei de luta, né? Eu via muitos filmes, né, na TV. E ele me falou com a minha mãe, minha avó, e decidiu, pô, vamos levar ele pra academia pra ele treinar, né? Qualquer coisa.
So he's saying that his cousin used to be his neighbor as well, and since he couldn't be out by himself because his grandma and mom didn't let him be out, he went to talk to her and asked her, "Hey, can I bring him to the gym so he can train?" And he's saying that he always liked martial arts because he was always watching movies that had martial arts, so he was very excited to do so.
So what took you from the next level of simply training to competing? What made that jump?
Ele está perguntando o que fez assim você parar de só treinar e começar a competir.
Cara, eu sempre, mano, desde a escola que eu comecei, que é a Academia Moni, né, que eu conheci, né, o jiu-jitsu, sempre fez, todos os alunos sempre foram competidores. Por mais que naquela época não tinha tanta competição, só tinha uma competição importante no Rio, e a gente fazia muito campeonato interno e visitas em outras academias.
Okay, so he's saying that everybody that used to train at the gym that he started, where it was Academia Monina.
Right? Moni.
Moni. So Academia Moni, everybody trained and competed. And even though there were not a lot of competitions back then, they had a lot of internal tournaments, like intern tournaments, and a lot of visits to other gyms. So
it started with internal, and then
yes.
kind of took the next step from there. That's interesting. So, what was your first big victory in Brazil? Your first big tournament win?
Ele está perguntando qual que foi o primeiro campeonato, assim, qual que foi a sua primeira grande vitória no jiu-jitsu lá no Brasil?
Quando eu comecei na época era o estadual, né? Que era um dos maiores campeonatos que tinha no Brasil, né? Não tinha outra, não existia a confederação, que foi em 1992, foi o meu primeiro título estadual. Eu como faixa branca, né? Não tinha faixa branca na competição na época, era só graduado, então o Moni me colocou de amarela e eu fiz 3 lutas e fui campeão de faixa amarela. E o engraçado disso, que eu passei o ano todo de branca na academia com o título de campeão estadual faixa amarela. Só fui ganhar a faixa amarela no final do ano, que era enfaixamento, era uma vez por ano, toda vez em dezembro, e é aí que eu fui trocar de faixa.
Okay, so he's saying that his first big victory, big tournament, it was one of the biggest tournaments back in Brazil before the CBJJ, which now is CBJJ and IBJJF.
Are they combined now?
Yes.
Okay.
And so they didn't exist yet.
Okay.
And he's saying that it was in 1992, and it was the Rio State Championship. And the funny thing is that they didn't have any white belts divisions. So his coach, Moni, allowed him to compete as a yellow belt.
Okay.
And he went to win the state championship, even though he was a white belt. He won as a yellow belt. And even though he won as a yellow belt, they only promoted once a year, and the end of the year in December. So he had the title of yellow belt state champion, but he was still a white belt until December.
So you raise a good point. So you said there was, let me try to get this right, there was CBJJF.
Yeah.
There was no IBJJF, or there was, but they were separate?
So CBJJ is Confederação Brasileira de Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
And whenever we started having like tournaments outside of Brazil, then it became IBJJF.
Gotcha.
It's the same organization, but in Brazil, it's the same thing as here in the United States. Whenever we have tournaments here, it's IBJJF, but it's US BJJF.
So you bring up a good point. Let's talk about history a little bit. Mm-hmm. What do you think is the biggest change in Brazil in Jiu-Jitsu, if there is one? And then what is the biggest, two parts question, and what is the biggest difference between Jiu-Jitsu here in America and back in Brazil?
Então ele está perguntando qual que, assim, falando um pouco de história, qual que são a maior diferença no Jiu-Jitsu antigamente no Brasil e agora, e também a outra pergunta que ele perguntou é as maiores diferenças entre o Jiu-Jitsu no Brasil agora e o jiu-jitsu aqui nos Estados Unidos?
Então, o jiu-jitsu, cara, ele veio evoluindo a cada tempo, né? Eu sou grato por ter a base, né, do jiu-jitsu, né? Quando eu conversei que hoje perdeu essa essência, né? Não temos mais essa essência, essa base. Hoje a gente treina o jiu-jitsu competitivo, né? O jiu-jitsu de competição, não o jiu-jitsu para aprender a cair, a defesa pessoal, né? Que existia muito, a gente treinava bastante, e o jiu-jitsu esportivo, né? Hoje a gente perdeu o time da defesa pessoal e dos rolamentos, né? Hoje a gente aprende a cair ali, mais ou menos, e já começa o jiu-jitsu esportivo. Então essa é a grande diferença do jiu-jitsu de hoje em dia, de antes e agora, né? Vai.
So he's saying that he's very grateful that he saw like a lot of like the changes in jiu-jitsu, but he's saying that before we used to have three main things in jiu-jitsu, which was learning how to fall and roll backwards, forward roll, and the self-defense part of jiu-jitsu, and then the sport jiu-jitsu after that.
Right.
And he said that now it's kind of like you learn like a really quick how to fall, and then you already just jump into like competition jiu-jitsu, which was not the case before.
Aí a segunda agora, né?
Isso.
Então, a vinda do jiu-jitsu, a saída do jiu-jitsu do Brasil fez que o jiu-jitsu crescesse bastante, né, no mundo, ao ver do mundo, né? Mostrou para o mundo o que é o verdadeiro jiu-jitsu. Então a gente tem muito a agradecer aos Gracie por ter trago o jiu-jitsu para fora, né, do Brasil, e dando oportunidade para a gente que é da escola Fada, né, que é da escola Oswaldo Fada do subúrbio, que é tipo um projeto, né, porque o Oswaldo Fada ele trabalhava com um projeto, né, ele ajudava a quem não podia treinar, porque o jiu-jitsu é um esporte caro, né, que você tem que comprar kimono, você tem que pagar academia, você tem que fazer um monte de coisa, você tem que lutar, é um esporte caro. Então naquela realidade nossa não existia isso. Então o Oswaldo ele tinha uma situação boa, mas morava no subúrbio e levou o jiu-jitsu para o subúrbio, né? Até tu quer falar ou posso continuar?
So just to recap, guys, the second question too was I asked earlier the difference between jiu-jitsu in Brazil and the jiu-jitsu here in the States.
So he's saying that he feels that we need to be very grateful for the Gracies that brought jiu-jitsu out of Brazil to the United States, and because of that, jiu-jitsu went all over the world, and that gave the opportunity of people from the Fada lineage be able to live better off of jiu-jitsu. And he's saying that jiu-jitsu is a very expensive sport. Okay? And that Fada used to do it more of like a kind of a social project than actually a business. He would help people to start training because a lot of people don't have the money to buy a gi, so gis, memberships, and all that. They just didn't have the conditions to be able to compete and train and compete. I'm sorry. And Oswaldo Fada would give the people condition to be able to learn the jiu-jitsu back.
Tem até uma história rápida disso aí. A gente pode contar.
Yeah.
Então o que acontece? E os Gracie, né, por estar dando essa oportunidade para o jiu-jitsu pra gente que não tinha, né, esperança, né, de viver um dia do jiu-jitsu, né, eles na época, como eles tinham trabalhava já com jiu-jitsu com o pessoal da alta sociedade lá, né, eles tinham uma condição melhor para poder estar divulgando o jiu-jitsu, né, que a intenção deles também sempre foi divulgar a arte marcial deles, né, nossa arte marcial, e ele tinha muito aquele negócio de TV, foi onde os caras, pô, a gente podia fazer um campeonato de jiu-jitsu, passar na televisão, como é que a gente ia fazer, como é que eles iam fazer em lutar entre eles, Não tinha como, um campeonato entre vocês não existe. Então foi onde que eles deram oportunidade para o Fada também mostrar o seu trabalho. Eles pegaram 20 atletas Gracies e pediram 20 atletas do Oswaldo Fada. E o engraçado, né, que essa intenção deles fazer isso é que mostrar que eles dominam a arte, né? E nisso, o engraçado é que a gente teve 19 campeões e eles só fizeram um campeão. Então, mais um motivo para o jiu-jitsu nosso, né, do Fada, poder estar hoje onde está, graças aos Gracies.
So he's saying that we need to be grateful for the Gracies as well, and because one story that he wants to share is that back in the day, the Gracies wanted to show more the art that they were already practicing, and give the Fada lineage as well the opportunity to show their jiu-jitsu and to start living out of jiu-jitsu as well. And what they did was they wanted to do a tournament back in Brazil, but since they were almost the only game around, they didn't have much people to compete against. So how are they going to put their students to go against their students? So they gave the Fada Academy the opportunity to compete against the Gracie Academy. And on that, they got 20 students from the Fada Academy and 20 students from the Gracie Academy.
Right.
And usually people do tournaments to show how good they are, or like how they're dominant. And the funny thing was that on these 20 matches, we had 19 of the victories were for the Fada Academy, and only one victory was for the Gracie Academy.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to hear these stories, or to hear the history, because then you realize that everything was really created as one, like for everyone, right? And now we're at the point where it's grown so much, and which is a good thing, but people tend to think that everyone is like, every school should be against the other one, but it's like, hey, we're going back and we're all really the same thing. Like in the grand scheme of things, there's a lot of growth opportunity for jiu-jitsu. So if there was more, I guess, collaboration, it may grow a little bit faster. People see that unity, then they think, oh, I really want to do this too. But let's jump ahead a little bit and talk about training here in the U.S. for you. And so Baltimore Martial Arts, is that your main academy in the U.S.?
Ele está perguntando sobre você treinando aqui nos Estados Unidos. Ele está perguntando se a Baltimore Martial Arts Academy, que é a academia do Gary, se ela é o centro do seu treinamento aqui nos Estados Unidos. Se ela é a academia principal aqui.
É uma das, né? É uma das academias, mas a academia que eu mais treino, que eu me preparo, é o Westside MMA, que é em Arkansas, com o professor Rowley, né? Eu conheci ele através da Hillary Williams, né? Ela foi ao Brasil, na época que ela foi ao Brasil, eu nem sonhava em vir para os Estados Unidos. E aí conheci ela lá, né? Tive a oportunidade de treinar com ela e a gente criou aquela amizade, e quando eu vim para os Estados Unidos, ela fez questão de me levar na academia dela, né? Eu treinei com ele, ele adorou e sempre passou grandes nomes na academia dele, né? Que através dela, porque ela sempre foi uma mulher que gosta muito, né? Que visita muitas pessoas, então faz muitas amizades, e teve Cavaca, Cyborg, uma galera. E dessa pessoal toda aí, que já morava aqui, famoso, né? Que tem um grande jiu-jitsu, ele gostou do meu, e a gente está, toda vez que eu venho nos Estados Unidos, eu vou para a academia dele, eu treino lá, eu treino com ele, a gente faz o camp, a gente luta junto, os alunos lutam, então eu tenho maior satisfação de fazer parte dessa academia, e aqui do Gary também, que me dá uma oportunidade, né, de mostrar já que tinha aqui para Baltimore, né, deu a oportunidade de fazer um bom trabalho, né, com o pessoal daqui, através dele que eu conheci o JP, eu fui fazendo amizade com as outras academias, com o Noé, com uma galera, Então só tenho a agradecer e falar que são 2 academias muito boas, né? E que eu tenho o prazer de estar, sempre vim visitar.
So he's saying that Baltimore Martial Arts Academy is one of the gyms, but the main gym that he does his training over here in the United States is at Westside
MMA.
In Arkansas.
Okay.
With Professor Julio Delgado, correct?
Yeah.
And he's saying that he met Julio Delgado through Hillary Williams.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
she went to Brazil and they got to know each other and started a friendship. And he said that he didn't even dream of one day becoming here to the United States and be training here in the United States, but she brought him to Julio Delgado's gym. And a lot of famous people, and 2 names that he mentioned was Cavaca and Cyborg already went there to train with Julio Delgado. And the funny thing is that he said that Julio really liked his jiu-jitsu, and then they started like this strong friendship.
Yeah. So a couple more questions as we wrap up. Do you normally do a camp in the U.S. before Masters Worlds?
Ele está perguntando, normalmente você faz um camp aqui nos Estados Unidos antes do campeão mundial o campeonato mundial de Master?
Sim. Todas as vezes que eu lutei o Mundial de Master, as primeiras vezes eu fiz aqui na Baltimore Arts, no Gallery, e as 2 primeiras vezes, e as outras eu fiz lá com o Rowley, né? Fiz com o Rowley e com o Kevin, é outra academia que tem lá, que através do Rowley eu conheci aí o Kevin, né? No Colorado, né? Então toda vez eu até tô indo agora, semana que vem eu já vou começar meu camp lá com o Rowley, fico 2 semanas lá e depois sempre faço isso, fico 1 semana com o Kevin no Colorado e de lá eu vou direto para Vegas para lutar.
Okay, so he's saying that the first 2 times he did his camp here in Baltimore Martial Arts Academy with Gary, and after those 2 times, now he does his camp mainly at Julio Delgado's gym, and through Julio Delgado he got to meet Kevin, which is in
Colorado. Grand Junction.
And in Grand Junction, Colorado. And he's saying that right now, next week he starts his camp and he's going to stay 2 weeks in Julio Delgado's gym, and then he's going to fly to Colorado and stay 1 week training with Kevin, and then from there travel to Vegas.
Pretty busy. So,
Yep.
And then last question with regards to Worlds, and we'll talk a little bit about Trapp as we wrap it up. Which Worlds title was your most difficult? You have 5 now? I think 5.
Ele está perguntando qual o título mundial foi o seu título mundial mais difícil, e ele perguntou para você também quantos você tem. São 5? Quantos campeonatos mundiais você tem?
Então, de kimono eu tenho 4 sou 4 vezes campeão, né? Foi 2013, 14, 15 e 16. Né? O ano passado eu tive um problema com peso, meu filho estava para nascer, eu não estava muito bem focado, mas fui lá, dei meu melhor, não consegui. E esse ano eu volto com gana para ganhar o 5º título de kimono da BJJF. Né? Eu tenho 4 de kimono e 1 sem kimono.
Okay. So he's saying that he has 4 on the gi.
Yep.
Which was 2012 começou.
13, 14,
so
15, 16.
He won in 2013?
13.
13, 14, 15, and 16. Last year he said that he had a little bit of trouble cutting the weight, and his wife was pregnant and almost delivering the baby.
Okay.
So he wasn't in a very good state of mind.
Yeah.
But he went there and he did his best, but he couldn't achieve what he wanted. And he said that he also has 1 world title at no gi, so 5 in total.
Nice. That's impressive. Very impressive. So as we wrap up, let's talk about Trapp. I think you have a few seminars lined up here, and then some videos on Trapp. So what techniques are on Trapp? Did you already record?
Ele está perguntando sobre o Trapp. ele tá falando assim que você tem vários seminários agora no Trapp e você tem alguns vídeos assim mostrando as técnicas, então ele tá perguntando o que você tá fazendo agora com o Trapp.
Então, agora a gente fechou uma parceria para fazer uns seminários, né? E algumas aulas particulares. Já comecei ontem a fazer uma aula, né? E graças a Deus, como sempre, eu estou sempre disposto a me doar, né? A fazer que a pessoa entenda o que eu quero passar, né? Acho que é muito importante a gente fazer que ela entenda o que está aprendendo. Porque quando você entende, o seu jiu-jitsu, você fica melhor, seu jiu-jitsu fica melhor mais rápido. Do que você passa uma posição, a pessoa sabe ver, mas não entende. Então ela não consegue pôr em prática. Quando a gente entende, a gente consegue pôr em prática. Então, com isso tudo, eu estou bem feliz com a Trapp para poder estar divulgando mais, né, para poder estar tendo essa oportunidade de falar um pouco de mim, de fazer um pouco mais pro jiu-jitsu, que é uma coisa que eu gosto, que eu amo, faço de coração. Por isso as coisas vêm crescendo de uma forma muito boa, né, na minha vida. E é isso, só agradecer aí a oportunidade.
He's saying that he closed a partnership with Trapp, and on this partnership that they were able to bring him here for this week of seminars, which he's very grateful. He's here also teaching privates through Trapp, and he's saying that he always gives everything with his heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gave a private yesterday, and he always tries to make the person not only see the moves but really understand the concepts and what is behind the move.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes people see moves but they are not able to do it because they don't fully understand the move. So he does it with a lot of passion and tries to show the moves and make the student understand why they're doing certain things so they're able to do the technique. And he's very grateful for Trapp for their work and the work that they're doing for Jiu-Jitsu, and that it's making Jiu-Jitsu be able to grow even faster. And it's something that he loves, that is Jiu-Jitsu, that he does it with all of his heart.
Yes.
He's very grateful for everybody at Trapp.
Yeah, so guys, if you're here from Facebook, the Facebook Live, and you haven't actually had the opportunity to go to Trapp or to look at some of the videos on Trapp BJJ, I think that's one of the items or one of the things that Trapp BJJ provides that you don't find with a lot of these other similar type of programs is the instructors actually provide seminars. They provide seminars, they provide privates. So not only do you get to watch the video and the instruction, but you can actually interact with the individual when they come to your town or your city and say, hey, I've been working this, but can you show me this detail? Or can we work on this concept a little bit more? And sometimes it's those minor details that are missing that are crucial to success. So as we wrap up, guys, quick thing, seminar tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the seminar tonight at Baltimore Martial Arts Academy.
Ah, não sei. JP que sabe.
Okay. So it's tonight.
Yep. So if you go over to the Trapp, you're probably on the Trapp page if you're watching this video, but there should be a poster on there with the details of the next upcoming seminars. And then, do you still have open private times for privates?
Ele está perguntando se você ainda tem a
agenda. Tem.
Yeah.
He's saying that he has a time for private.
Yeah, he has times for privates as well. Best way to reach you through Trapp or?
Yeah.
Yeah, best way to reach is through Trapp. Drop a line here on Facebook, Trapp BJJ, and then you guys can go private messaging and arrange a private. I highly recommend, guys, checking out the Trapp BJJ app, checking out some of the videos, attending the seminar if you have the time, and then reaching out for a private. I mean, those are great opportunities. How much longer are you in the States for?
Nos Estados Unidos?
Isso, ele está perguntando quanto tempo você vai ficar aqui nos Estados Unidos.
Então, eu fico aqui até setembro e essa semana aqui, 2 em Arkansas, uma no Colorado, uma em Vegas competindo ali, focado. Depois volto, fico mais uma semana na Flórida.
He's saying that he's going to stay until September, that he's going to stay this week here, then he's going to fly, stay 2 weeks in Arkansas, then he's going to fly to Colorado, stay 1 week there, then going to Vegas and really focusing on the tournament
For
and
the
all that
Masters Worlds,
for 1 week, and then he's going to fly back to Florida for 1 week and then fly back home.
So guys, you hear it's a pretty busy schedule, but like I said, if you check the fly rod, you'll have dates, seminar dates, and then you have the ability to reach out and schedule a private. If you're watching this from somewhere that's not actually in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia area, look at those future dates. Maybe you hit him in one of those other locations while he's out there training. He's willing to train. He loves to train. He has a ton of knowledge, a ton of experience. So it's highly recommended that you take advantage of the opportunity. Any parting shots from you guys?
Well, I just say that anyone that can do a private with Denilson, please do it, because it's going to improve your game a lot. And like I just feel very humbled every time I'm able to train with him.
Yeah.
And like it's not every day that you can come and like train with your idols. And like for me, like Pimienta is like a big name.
No,
for my
absolutely.
team, and every time I'm able to train with him, it's very beneficial for my game. I'm a black belt for around a year now, and every time I see Pimienta, my game just goes, to a different level.
No, that's
so
great.
if you guys can, you should.
Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate the history lesson, the all the information you guys imparted for us today. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Share this video, post it, repost it if you like to, and then reach out to trappbjj.com. Trapp BJJ, the app, you can download it from the App Store, from Google Play Store. Workplayobsession.com for me, Workplay Obsession on Instagram and Facebook as well, guys. Reach out to us. We're always posting pictures, short videos, all kinds of content for you guys, man. Like we like to say, porrada, guys, no Nutella.
Quero falar mandar só recadinho aí.
Until next time, guys, keep grinding.
Thank you.